Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Hello students of Matsa Surba. How are you today? I hope all of you are happy and ready to learn English for now. Welcome back to online English lesson for grade 8 for junior high school or MTS. With me, Heru Haryadi. Today's meeting, we are going to discuss about narrative text part 2 that focus on language features. Before we start the lesson for today, let's say the dua together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Raditu billahi rabba wa bil islami dina wa bi Muhammadin nabiyya wa rasula. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma waj'alni min ibadikas sholihin. Rabbi ishrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Amma ba'd. Well, students, in the last video, we have discussed about narrative text that is focused on social function and text structure. And for today's, we are going to discuss about language features. And for moral value, we are going to discuss it in the next meeting or in the next video. Alright, here the Islamic base of the lesson for today, that is Quran Surah Yusuf verse 111. A'udzu billahi minas syaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Laqad kana fi qasasihim ibratul liulil albab. Maka haditsan yuftara walakin tasdiqal ladzi baina yadayhi wa tafsila kulli shay'in wa hudaw wa rahmatan liqaumin yu'minun. There was certainly in their stories a lesson for those of understanding. Never was the Quran a narration invented, but a confirmation of what was before it and a detailed explanation of all things and guidance and mercy for a people who believe. Quran Surah Yusuf 111. Okay, and for learning objective for today's are, I hope in the end of this lesson, you are able to identify the simple past tense sentences in narrative text. And then for number 2, you are able to identify the adverbial phrases used in a narrative text. And for number 3, you are able to identify the noun phrases used in a narrative text. And the last one, you are able to identify the temporal conjunction used in a narrative text. Alright, now for scope of the lesson. As I said before that in the last meeting you have learned about narrative text that focus on social function and then kinds of narrative text and also text structure. And for now, you are going to learn still about narrative text, but I will focus on language features. Okay, for language features in narrative text, actually consists of simple past tense and then noun phrases, temporal conjunction, and the last one is adverbial phrases. I will tell you one by one about these language features of narrative text in the next slide. Alright, as I said in the previous slide that simple past tense is one of language features in narrative text. Actually, you already learned about simple past tense when you are in 8th grade. And here I will tell you because simple past tense is related to narrative text. Yeah, I will divide this simple past tense into two. That is sentence that using to be and verbs. For positive sentence and then negative sentence, and also interrogative sentence or questions. Okay, for the sentence that used to be here, the form is subject followed by was or were. The example here is they were friends. They were friends. The sentence used to be because the sentence do not need a verb. So, using to be. They were friends. And for negative sentence, the form is subject plus was not or were not plus object. For example, they were not friends. And for questions form, was or were followed by subject and followed by object. The example is were they friends? Were they friends? And how about the sentence that use verbs in simple past tense? For positive form, subject plus verb to. Here the example, she worked yesterday. The verb here using verb to or past form. And for negative sentence, the formula is subject plus did not plus verb, but the form here is using base form. The example of the sentence, she did not work yesterday. So the verb here do not use the past form anymore because the sentence is already used did here. She did not work yesterday. How about the interrogative form? The formula is did plus subject plus verb using base form. The example of the sentence, did she work yesterday? Yeah. The verb here is used base form because did in the beginning of the sentence is used did. So the verb here is used base form. Did she work yesterday? I will tell you about the simple past tense usage and the examples. Yeah, the first usage of simple past tense is to express complete action in the past. And the second one, to describe a series of completed action in the past. And the third one, to express habits in the past. And the last one, to express single period with time expression. And now I will show you the example of this usage one by one. For the first usage here, to express complete action in the past, the example is, she heard a terrible explosion last night. You can see here the formula is subject and then past form, verb in the form of a past, and then a terrible explosion last night. And the second example, he woke up, washed his face, got dressed, and left home. You can see here the usage is to describe a series of completed action in the past. A series of completed action. He woke up, washed his face, got dressed, and left home. So it consists of some activities in one sentence. The third usage here, to express habits in the past. The example, Peter played the piano when he was a child. Habits. So the habits of Peter here, playing piano, but it's happened in the past. So the sentence is, Peter played the piano when he was a child. And the fourth usage, To express single period with time expression, the example is she chose to stay with her mother all day long. The second language features used in narrative text is noun phrase. I will tell you little by little what is a noun phrase. Yeah, starting from noun. Noun is a word that names a person, place, thing, or idea. And noun phrase itself is a noun and any words in the sentence that modify it. Words that can modify nouns include articles that are a, an, the, and also modifies noun can include adjective and etc. I'll give you the example of noun phrase. Yeah, the first one is ferry. Ferry is a noun, right? And also castle. Castle here is also noun. But if ferry here initiated with another word or article in the beginning, it's called noun phrase. For example, a very. A very here consists of a as article and then very is a noun, and combined into one it's called noun phrase. A very. It's also happened with castle. Castle is a noun, but if castle initiated with another word, here an adjective, old castle combined into one, it's called noun phrase. Old castle. And then adverbial phrase. What is adverbial phrase? It's a group of words that act together as an adverb, giving more information about a verb, adjectives, or other adverb in a sentence. Yeah, adverbial phrase answers the questions that describe how, when, or where. Okay, I will give you the example one by one, starting from how, and then when, and also where. The example are, for how here, answer the question how. The example are very well, and then quiet, interesting. And when here, the example are before midnight, after the break. And where, the example are under the table, at home. So all this phrase here is called adverbial phrase. And the next language features of narrative text is using temporal conjunction. What is temporal conjunction? Is tell us about the time. When will something happen? Which of the two happened first? Yeah, this is the example of temporal conjunction. After, now, at first, finally, meanwhile, until, since, before, when, and next. I will give you the example of all these language features starting from using simple past tense, noun phrase, adverbial phrase, and also temporal conjunction in the next slide. Well, students, let's identify the narrative text language features. The title of the narrative text is Jack and the Beanstalk. In the last meeting, you have read this text actually, Jack and the Beanstalk, but for now, it's time for you to identify the language feature of this text. Alright, here the text. You can see I will already provide the colors in some phrase or words in this text. For the first one, I will tell you the red sentence here. He lived with his mother. They were very poor. All they had was a cow. Yeah, this is a simple past tense. Simple past tense sentences. And how about the black color here? Yeah, the black color here, a boy and then a cow, magic beans, it's called noun phrase. And then how about the purple one? The purple one here is on the way, very angry, through the clouds, it's called adverbial phrases. And the last one, the green one morning, when, the next morning, it's called temporal conjunction. Okay, students, I think that's all the explanation about the language feature of narrative text that consists of simple past tense and then noun phrase and then adverbial phrases, and the last one using temporal conjunction. And I already gave you the example in the form of the text here, and we already identify it together. Well, let's summarize what we have learned in this video. Yeah, today we have learned about the language features of narrative text that consists of using simple past tense and then noun phrase, adverbial phrase, and the last one is using temporal conjunction. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. I think that's all my explanation about narrative text that focus on language features. And before I close this lesson, I will tell you that I already gave you a task in the form of a Google form. So I give you some question based on the text that I already gave you in the previous slide. Yeah, thank you for your attention. Don't forget to stay healthy at home. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you in the next video.